Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation today, Suhi Mahalla Panjwa, Seva Thori Magan Bahuta. The sabad exposes the gap between spiritual appearance and actual transformation. The first verse. Seva Thori Magan Bahuta, महल न पावे कह तो पहुता. Seva Thori, literally my service is little, but my asking is great. Mahal na pawe, the inner mansion, the domain that I'm looking for hasn't been found, although I make a claim to have arrived. Keh to bahuta. So I'm making claims that are not true. Why? Because my seva is thori. What is seva in this context? It is not some social service. Seva means complete surrender. Complete surrender to existential reality. And that hasn't happened. I am Mangan Bahuta. What that means is that I have not liberated myself from ego desires. I is at the center of everything I'm doing, whether it is peace of mind that I'm looking for, recognition, or even spiritual achievement. It is still transactional. So therefore, the mahal, the inside, has not been realized because I'm still looking outside. I'm still being governed by ritual, if you will. So that is Seva Thori. Very little, not enough surrender. The angle is not right to allow light to come in. It has to be inversed. And then not only that, but furthermore, the sabad talks about imitation. Jo premane tin ki risa kude murkh ki haathi sa raha. Jo premane tin ki risa. I imitate those who jo premane, meaning those who are completely absorbed in the beloved. I try to imitate them. I try to pass off as them, but kude murkh ki hathisa. This is just the delusion of a fool. Kud, again, the ego is at play. The ego is pretending to be one that has reached the destination, so to speak, although there is no destination. So this is imitation without participation. So this is a false fool. So we have to distinguish between realization and pretending to have realized. It's the ego. You have to remember that. Pekh dikhave, sach na kamave, kehto mehli nikat na aave. Pekh dikhave, different displays, religious garb, again, pretensions. Sach na kamave. I'm nowhere near knowing what the truth is about myself. Kehto mehli, again, I'm claiming, but I'm not there. So my visible appearance of religious identity, it's not that wearing a religious garb is the problem. The problem is I haven't embodied the truth within. I'm simply wearing a garb, if you will. अतीत सदाए माया का माता मन नहीं प्रीत कहे मुख रता. Another example, claiming to be atit. Atit means one who is detached from Maya. And yet, Maya ka mata, I'm really intoxicated by the world of phenomena, which means I'm intoxicated by ego consciousness. Maya ka mata. So the Guru is giving us example after example. The conclusion is, Kaho Nanak prabh bino suni jai, kuchal kathor kami mukta ki jai. How do you dissolve the ego? Not through the effort of the ego, because the ego cannot work on itself. Therefore, Kaho Nanak prabh bino suni jai. Bino, prayer. Prayer means submission. Submission means surrender. We have to learn what that means. So the tone here is changing. Nothing is working, and now it recognizes itself as kuchal, as kathor, as kami. Kuchal, unskillful. Kathor, inward resistance. It literally means insensitivity. Kami, captured by desire. These are the things that we are lacking. It's very significant. Skillfulness, sensitivity, and detachment from desire. Detachment from desire simply means detachment from the outcome. First, to be able to determine what desire is worth pursuing and what isn't. And that comes by submission. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.